after the terrifying, absolutely scary, dude, Halloween SCPs, we need something that looks a little bit more wholesome. So I thought today we would react to the Tickle monster, Scp-999, by TheVolgun, by the way. So without further ado, let's jump into it.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-999. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-999 is allowed to freely roam the facility should it desire to, but otherwise must stay in its pen either between 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. for sleeping, or during emergency lockdowns for its own safety. Subject is not allowed out of its pen at night or off facility grounds at any time. Pen is to be kept clean and food replaced twice daily. All personnel are allowed inside SCP-999's holding area, but only if they are not assigned to other tasks at the time, or if they are on a break. Subject is to be played with when bored and spoken to in a calm, non-threatening tone.
Nice. This is very
Description:
wholesome.
SCP-999 appears to be a large, amorphous, gelatinous mass of translucent orange slime, weighing about 54 kilograms with a consistency similar to that of peanut butter. Subject's size and shape is easily malleable and can change shape at will, though when at rest, SCP-999 becomes a rounded, oblate dome, roughly 2 meters wide and 1 meter in height. The surface of SCP-999 consists of a thin, transparent membrane similar to that of an animal cell, roughly 0.5 centimeters thick, and is highly elastic, allowing SCP-999 to flatten portions of its body up to 2 centimeters thin. This surface is also hydrophobic, although SCP-999 can willfully absorb liquids. See Addendum 999-A. The rest of SCP-999's body is filled with a viscous orange substance of unknown chemical makeup, though it is capable of digesting organic materials with ease.
Oh, so it's like that slime you had as a
Subject's temperament
kid, right?
is best described as playful and
essentially,
dog-like.
just a lot bigger.
Approached, SCP-999 will often react with overwhelming elation, slithering over to the nearest person and leaping upon them, hugging them with a pair of pseudopods while nuzzling the person's face with a third pseudopod, all the while emitting high-pitched gurgling and cooing noises. The surface of SCP-999 emits a pleasing odor that differs with whomever it is interacting with. Recorded scents include chocolate, fresh laundry, bacon, roses, and Play-Doh. Simply touching SCP-999's surface causes an immediate mild euphoria, which intensifies the longer one is exposed to SCP-999 and lasts long after separation from the creature. Subject's favorite activity is tickle wrestling, often by completely enveloping a person from the neck down and tickling them until asked to stop.
So it's like touchable cocaine.
Immediately comply with this request. Though injuries may occur, SCP-999 has never been found to purposefully attempt to harm others, and will immediately back away and contract its body into a quivering mound while gurgling in a similar manner to a whimpering dog, seemingly apologizing for hurting someone on accident. While the creature will interact with anyone, it seems to have a special interest in those who are unhappy or hurt in any way. Persons suffering from crippling depression or PTSD, for example, have reported having a far more positive outlook on life after multiple interactions with SCP-999. The possibility of manufacturing antidepressants from SCP-999's slime is currently being discussed.
No, let's not use him for production. I get it, he has a lot of benefits. He's so nice, he's like a puppy, dude. But let's not start, okay, hey, Foundation, let's start extracting, no, let's not do that, dude, come on, man. When there's an actual wholesome, nice SCP, I think it's the first one I've met that is wholesome, dude. Like, you know, when the most wholesome SCP you met is the Yule Man, then it's a little bit like, well, please, dude, hello, we have an opportunity. Like, let's not do experiments too much, you know. If he gives a little bit of slime in the cup for you, in some weird fashion, then, you know, enjoy it, you know, do it. But, like, let's not, you know, anger the slime. Let's be civil. Let's be nice. Wait, isn't the SCP-999? 3 nines. Isn't he part of like this? Is it the Scarlet King? The 7th child of the 7th bride or some shit, right? Maybe I'm wrong and I just like misremembering because my memory, whew, oh, it's not a good one.
In addition to its playful behavior, SCP-999 seems to love all animals, especially humans, refusing to eat any meat and even risking its own life to save others. On one occasion, leaping in front of a person to take a bullet fired at them. Subject's intellect is still up for debate. Though its behavior is infantile, it seems to understand human speech and most modern technology, including guns.
Oh.
SCP-999's diet consists entirely of candy and sweets, with M&Ms and Necco wafers being its favorites.
What M&Ms is your favorite?
To those
no,
of an
abandon. M&Ms, dude?
SCP-999.
Peanuts? Are you fucking kidding me?
Reminder to all staff. SCP-999 is not to consume caffeinated soft drinks of any kind.
That's weird.
Last week,
Of
someone
all the
gave
things,
SCP-999 a can of cola along with its usual breakfast. Not only was it literally bouncing off the walls for half an hour, the carbonation made SCP-999 visibly queasy afterwards, and it refused to move or eat the rest of the day.
Oh, it had like a sugar
SCP-999
explosion.
has
Oh, no, what do
thankfully
you call it?
recovered since, but the staff member in question
Like when you
has
hit
been
the wall
reprimanded.
because you haven't eaten properly.
Addendum. SCP-999-B. The following is a report from an experiment in which SCP-682 is exposed to SCP-999 in the hopes that it will curb the creature's omnicidal rage.
SCP-999 is released into SCP-682's containment
Oh, this
area.
is kind of cool.
SCP-999 immediately slithers towards SCP-682. SCP-999 moves in front of SCP-682, jumping up and down in a dog-like manner while calling out in a high-pitched squealing noise.
That is adorable. Dude, 682 is such a fucking old man, bro. I swear, bro. How can you be like, disgusting? Such an old geezer. Funny, I will admit, that's funny. You get this peasant off me. Like a proper fucking nobleman.
SCP-682 immediately steps on SCP-999, completely flattening SCP-999. Observers were about to abort the experiment when SCP-682 started talking again.
He's curing him.
SCP-999 can be seen crawling up from between SCP-682's toes, up along its side and around its neck, where it clings on and begins gently nuzzling with its pseudopod. A wide grin slowly spreads across SCP-682's face.
Is 682 ticklish? No shot.
SCP-682 repeats the word happy for several minutes, laughing occasionally before escalating into non-stop laughter. As laughter continues, SCP-682 rolls around on its back, slamming its tail upon the floor with dangerous force. SCP-682 and SCP-999 continue the Tickle fight until SCP-682 finally wears down and appears to fall asleep with what would appear to be a smile on its face.
He's like
After
drunk
15
on
minutes
happiness.
with no activity,
That is kind
two
of
D-Class
cute.
personnel enter the room to retrieve SCP-999. When SCP-999 is removed, SCP-682 immediately wakes up and unleashes an unidentifiable wave of energy from its body, all the while laughing manically. All persons within the wave's range collapse into crippling fits of laughter, allowing SCP-682 to escape and slaughter all in its path.
Oh god,
Meanwhile,
okay. That's not that good.
SCP-999
Oh.
quickly rescues as many persons as it can, taking them to a safe place to recover from SCP-682's laughter wave, while agents suppress and recontain SCP-682.
It looks like 682 actually absorbed the manic laughter elements from SCP-999 and now can fucking zoom, zoom, make other people laugh, right? Including himself, it seems. It was really cute. Of course, it's SCP, so it ended up with the death of like a countless fucking many people, right? Obviously. Can't have nothing cute and beautiful without mass murder. At least not in the SCP world. But, you know, yeah, fair enough.
Despite the tragedy that SCP-682 had brought upon the facility, SCP-999 has not shown any fear towards the creature, and in fact has made gestures suggesting it wants to play with SCP-682 again. 682, however, has stated that feculent little can die.
Sorry.
Memo from Dr.
So fucking...
While the test was unsuccessful
Grumpy.
and ended in tragedy, that had to be the funniest thing I have ever seen. I never thought I'd see the day when I would regard SCP-682 as cute. Please send me a copy of the security tapes as soon as possible. I'm just gonna end this lecture with a piece of advice.
Alrighty.
Don't try and use 999 as some kind of therapy. It doesn't work, and you just end up getting banned from its pen. It happened to my friend.
Yeah,
Turns
sure,
out something
dude.
that eats M&Ms and Necco wafers doesn't really taste that good when it's coming in, or feel that good when it's coming out. I know. Too much information. Sorry, it's been a long week. Anyway, thank you for listening, if indeed you still
Sorry.
are, and you are all dismissed.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Well, that was a 10-minute short and nice video. The only problem I have with him is why M&M's, bro? Chocolate-covered peanuts. Are you mad? Why not like a Snickers, dude? A Mars bar. Swiss chocolate. But like M&M's, dude? I will be real though. They're good. They're good. They're alright. You know what I mean? But they're not like... They're not my first pick. You know what I mean? Like, if I go to a shelf and there's like a bunch of chocolates, dude. Oh, you got this chocolate. You got Swedish, Danish, Norwegian, German, right? I don't think to myself, oh, chemically induced peanuts are my favorites. Where can I find them? Right? It's a little bit like, come on now, really? A lion or whatever the fuck this Twix, dude. Twix is amazing. Toblerone or whatever it is, Toblerone, whatever the fuck that is in English. It's that triangle chocolate. But to be fair though, it might be that he's just like young, you know. He doesn't really know anything yet. Like, we haven't been able to teach him about the good and the bad chocolates, you know, the good and the bad candies. We know like sour candy is good, licorice is garbage, but if it's salty, it's acceptable. Salty licorice is acceptable for occasions, but the rest is banned. And like, we have to teach them these things, like, right? Terrible choices. I mean, that disappointment. What can I say? Straight disappointment. Other than that though, this was pretty good. I liked it a lot. It's a good video. And now we know the most wholesome of all SCPs that we have at least encountered. And honestly, if I were to guess, it's probably the most wholesome period, right? Thank you guys for watching. If you have any recommendations on what to watch next, please don't even hesitate to comment some comments. And I'll talk to you in the next one. And I know I just came back from like a 4-day break, dude. I know, I realize, my bad. But it's been like, I don't know. Sometimes I struggle a little bit with my sleep, which is what is occurring now. And then it makes it like everything like a lot worse. But it's not that bad. And I'm pulling through. So no worries there. But thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.